Hello everyone, and thanks for attending today's event. I'm your host, Ed Hauber, and I'm excited to be with you today to show you the latest capabilities and benefits of AI-based transcription, captioning, and localization from Digital Nirvana. For those of you who are new to us, Digital Nirvana is a knowledge management software company. We empower media organizations to produce better content faster and more efficiently using our AI and machine learning technologies. With more than 2 decades of AI and machine learning expertise, Digital Nirvana solutions automate speech-to-text, caption creation, caption translations, and video intelligence for content classification, compliance logging, and the generation of various forms of metadata. Our vision at Digital Nirvana is to reinvent how people share knowledge, mine insights from media, and bring inspiration and innovation to customers. The purpose of today's event is to share with you our latest advances and breakthroughs in the areas of AI-based transcription, captioning, and translations. For today's session, we'll focus heavily on a product we call Trance. Trance is our cloud-based enterprise-class SaaS application accessible from any web-enabled computer that auto-generates transcripts, closed captions, caption translations, and the export of captions in all industry-supported formats. In addition to Trance, Digital Nirvana offers a complete done-for-you service as well. We call this Media Services. We'll discuss Media Services in more detail as we move along. Okay, let's get started. As I mentioned earlier, Trance is a web-based HTML platform accessible via your LAN, WAN, or just a basic internet connection. Like any enterprise IT solution, Trance is fully configurable for an unlimited number of users, groups, and roles. In this portion of the interface, users manage these and other functions, including presets. Presets are important because they auto-conform captioning parameters, such as the number of lines, line length, total number of characters, and text frame gap. The preset capabilities of Trance ensure that the captions you create and export automatically conform with third-party style guidelines from Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, and other distributors. This is a critical must-have capability for today's content providers, and it's a pillar of both Trance and Media Services. Getting media into Trance could not be easier. Within the new dashboard interface of Trance is our Upload Media tool. Once inside, users can quickly and easily upload any common audio or video file directly into Trance, as you're seeing here. For enterprise clients with existing infrastructure and more complex workflow processes, Digital Nirvana offers an open API to integrate Trance and Media Services directly into enterprise media systems. Using our API, enterprise users never need to leave their existing environment or create a secondary workflow process to move media into and out of Trance. For a bit of context, Digital Nirvana has been a pioneer in the AI and speech recognition space since 1996. We've been delivering turnkey speech-to-text and transcription services to the financial services, education, and media industries for more than 2 decades. Over time, our customers began coming to us expressing a desire to utilize our internal transcription and captioning tools and workflow in their own operations using their own personnel. As a result of these requests, and over a period of a few years, our Trance product was born. Trance is our SaaS-based customer-facing application of our own internal workflow. A major distinction of Digital Nirvana is the fact we offer our clients 2 distinct solutions to fulfill the same fundamental need. For those organizations wanting an entirely hands-off, done-for-you service, we have our Media Services transcription, captioning, and translation service. For those wanting a self-service option using their own captioning personnel, Trance provides the best-of-class capabilities with up to a 50% improvement in efficiency and productivity over traditional captioning applications. Okay, now that we've uploaded some media into Trance, this is where the fun begins. What you're now seeing is the Trance Transcript Edit interface, which includes a host of viewing and text editing capabilities. Digital Nirvana's speech-to-text engines have automatically generated a highly accurate transcript of the media we imported. This powerful technology eliminates the time and necessity of manually transcribing content the traditional way. Automated speech-to-text delivers huge time-saving and productivity advantages over conventional captioning methods. It's also highly accurate, between 90 and 95% accurate for good quality content. The transcript editor is kind of like a word processor with an integrated media player. It combines both text and media, delivering an interactive editing and media viewing experience for the user. The primary text field provides a fast and easy way to view the entire transcript in paragraph form. It's also a capable text editor to quickly make any corrections to the text. To the left is a powerful player window to see and hear the audio and video of the job. The player window allows us to adjust the volume of the audio, change the playback speed of the video, navigate by scrubbing through the media, as well as using VTR-style controls for playback and shuttling. The media player also includes auto-scroll and auto-seek options, both of which will activate here. You'll notice as the media plays, the transcript dynamically updates and scrolls in real time with the video. This powerful auto-scroll feature is made possible through time-referenced indexing of the media with the text. Trance also allows us to interact with the transcript and have the video dynamically update in real time, as you see here. With the auto-seek option enabled, we can click anywhere in the transcript and the video follows. The transcript interface also provides operators with a number of powerful text editing tools, including auto-highlight of potentially misspelled words. Those words with a lower probability of accuracy are highlighted in orange. It offers a spell check tool, as well as a find and replace word search tool. There are options for users to adjust typeface, line height, and font size, all according to their preferences. Users also have the ability to highlight words which have been added, edited, and deleted. And in the Preferences menu is a glossary of keyboard shortcuts for commonly performed tasks, as well as utility to allow for third-party foot pedal integration to customize your user experience around your style of working. Let me break away from the demo again for just a moment to tell you about a really cool client success story. We have a major entertainment news client that leverages Trance to generate transcripts for large volumes of daily raw contribution content. This well-known media outlet receives hours of daily field content, which has no associated metadata or contextual references. At the same time, this client needs to turn around and publish this content under very tight deadlines. Trance provides critical transcription metadata for easy searchability, resulting in significantly faster content retrieval and more efficient editing and post-production. This is a high-value but often overlooked use of the transcription capability of Trance. Okay, let's jump back into our demo. Once we've made our edits and our transcript is exactly as we want, we choose Complete in the upper right to save. Okay, now that we've finalized our transcript, it's time to create our captions. To start this process, let's go back to the dashboard and click Open. Once we're there, we'll select the job we want to caption. You're now looking at the Trance Caption Edit interface. You'll immediately notice the similarity with the previous transcript edit interface. The look and feel are the same, as are many of the buttons and tools. In the center of the interface is the edited transcript we just finalized. Trance has automatically parsed and indexed, or time-referenced, the media according to the existing preset we first configured in Trance. You'll recall from earlier that a preset predefines the desired caption attributes to format automatically. Trance has done this formatting work for us in the background and saved us a tremendous amount of time in the process. Like the transcript interface, the caption edit section includes the same powerful media player, which includes the auto-scroll and video seek indexing capabilities. It also has equally powerful text editing capabilities. However, unlike the transcript section, here the text has been broken down into segments based on time references to the media. As before, with the auto-scroll function enabled, we see the text keeps pace with the video as it plays. With the Seek Video feature enabled, we can click anywhere within the text and the video player jumps to that point in time. In the Caption Edit interface, users can make quick edits using our Trance keyboard shortcuts, standard PC highlight, cut and paste operations, or simply by moving the cursor and retyping. Trance prominently highlights for the user any words that might be misspelled for easy correction. It also highlights in red any sections where a formatting violation exists, such as total line length. Once the user corrects the issue, the red highlight disappears, indicating these captions are ready to go. Trance also includes utilities for customizable placement of captions anywhere within the media, time offsets for the start of captions to account for show opens, as well as spell check and other capabilities discussed earlier. This is the perfect time to briefly discuss another client success story. One of the world's largest Spanish language entertainment companies, with an extensive library of premium content, needed a faster and more efficient method of generating captions in multiple languages. In this application, Trance is used to generate closed captions for 1-hour episodic programming in under 2 hours, a process that would normally take a highly skilled translator up to 15 hours working manually. In addition to auto-generating Spanish captions, Trance is also used to import existing Spanish caption files. This process retains both the timecodes and style parameters and automatically translates the Spanish source file to English. This enables our client to create English captions quickly and easily from their archived Spanish content. So let's see how this translation process works within Trance. Let's assume we've completed all of our edits for the job in the primary language of English. Now we want to create matching captions in the secondary language of Spanish. To do this, we simply select Add Language and choose the desired language. Trance currently supports a total of 108 different languages. Within just a few seconds, Trance has completed a translation of the English captions to Spanish. Trance has also populated the captions in a secondary edit window and indexed the captions to the media. Just like we did moments ago, we can now edit the Spanish captions using the same tools, the same way we did the English. If we want to return to viewing just the English version, we can click the right arrow button in the English column and the Spanish captions collapse. Don't worry though, Trance auto-saves all of our changes and can recall the edited version in the future whenever it's needed. Like before, once editing is complete, we simply choose either Complete or Incomplete in the upper right of the interface. At this point, the only thing left to do is generate the caption files. Trance gives us a couple of easy ways to make this happen. For the sake of time, I'll forego walking you through these steps, as they're just a sequence of simple mouse clicks with not a whole lot to see. The critical thing to remember is, Trance allows users to easily export caption files in every known industry-supported format. Now, as I've mentioned earlier, for those of you needing a hands-off, done-for-you service, we have our Media Services solution. With Media Services, you simply provide Digital Nirvana with web portal or API access to the media assets that need transcribed, captioned, or translated, and we'll handle everything else for you. Within the prescribed turnaround time, you'll receive perfectly accurate metadata files in the specific formats you need. With Digital Nirvana, you have two options: do it yourself, better, faster, and easier leveraging our Trance application and your personnel, or have us do it all for you using our personnel and our media services platform. Regardless of the option best for you, it's all made possible through the power of AI technology from Digital Nirvana. At this point, I'd like to introduce you to my colleague Russell Vigian, who serves as product manager at Digital Nirvana for both our Trance and media services solutions. Russell, thanks a lot for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to be here, Ed.
So let's spend a few minutes to address some of the more common questions we receive concerning speech-to-text, captioning, and localization. And here's a real common one. Why is SaaS and cloud-based operation better than traditional captioning applications?
First of all, SaaS is entirely browser-based, and it's universal accessibility via any browser, anywhere, at any time. And then there is no physical, geographic, or time restrictions to getting the work done when it comes to collaborative work environment. Third, there are no product installs, no issues with version management, no software updates. Importantly, no worry about technology changes and updates, no user or site licensing restrictions, etc.
So, with that in mind, why is Trance faster, and how does it produce the fastest turnaround time for operators?
There are multiple reasons. The fast and highly accurate speech to text output eliminates the need for any traditional manual transcription process. Then we have a purpose-built tool set and user interface for M&E applications for fast and efficient productivity. And our API eliminates the need for our enterprise clients to create alternative or secondary workflow processes that involve any human intervention. More importantly, we also have something, a custom preset to auto confirm caption output to the third party provider style guides, including streaming guidelines. Right?
Another question, Russell, that we commonly get is AI and speech to text are commonplace technologies today. So, how is Trance and media services different?
So, Digital Nirvana is not tied to just one speech to text engine. We use all the best available speech to text technologies and constantly evaluate and rank which engines perform best under which circumstances and which types of content. Now, not only does Trance deliver the fastest and most accurate speech to text output, but we also auto match the best performing speech to text engine for a job based on asset, type, or language, etc. etc. There are different parameters that we do evaluate. So our solutions are purpose built for M&E, the fast and accurate speech to text, powerful transcript editor, and the media player, the sophisticated or what we call pro caption editor with the translation engine in dual pane and a universal caption file output that can be ingested into any playout, all of that. And then in addition, we have something that we call LMA, which is language model adaptation, which is ingestion of new terminologies, okay, for continual speech to text learning and refinement based on an ever expanding lexicon of terms and vocabulary. And you can do that in real time. So our customers commonly see increases in productivity up to 50% when using Trance and more sometimes over traditional methods. That's what we see today.
Media services and Trance, Russell, were created, as we discussed in the webinar, ideally as an enterprise solution, but are they equally effective for small operators and independent content producers?
Yes, it is. Yes. So we have large network customers as well as small operators and independent captioning providers who use both. The choice of which to use is highly subjective and depends upon the need and preferences of the organization itself. Those that prefer to do the work themselves, that is, meaning using internal captioners, they choose Trance. And those who want a fully hands-off process and just receive the plug and play caption file, sidecar file, or burnt-in captions, they use media service. Both solutions offer our enterprise-level API integration as well as our standard web portal capability.
You know, another question that we both get commonly is which speech to text engine at Digital Nirvana do you use today?
Yeah. So while there are plenty of excuse me, speech recognition engines, um, we know there is no perfect one size fits all speech to text engine. At Digital Nirvana, what we do is we continually research, evaluate the leading STT engines, the technologies in the market, and identify the best performing solutions. So now, never being limited to any one engine allows us greatest flexibility to provide our customers with the best performing STT engine for their unique requirements. Right? So our ML applications or machine learning applications evaluate and classify customer content based on type, language, dialect, space of speech, noise levels, etc., etc., and then send the content to those specific STT engines that is best suited to produce the best result, so that customer benefits with a highly accurate speech to text. That's what we do it.
Russell, can you step us through just a little more detail on how Trance auto-generates captions for platforms like Amazon, Hulu, and Netflix?
Okay, so let me take Netflix as an example. So if you have already captioned content and you want to repurpose it for Netflix, you can ingest media that specific caption file into Trance, and then our caption conformance tool will automatically do the conformance alert if there are non-conformity with Netflix, and then you can output the sidecar file based on preset rules, which will comply with Netflix parameters. And then, let's say if you are creating captions for new content, users can simply set up and choose the Netflix profile or Netflix preset within Trance, and content ingested moves through the Trance platform from transcription to caption edit, and finally output according to Netflix style guide parameters. And in addition to that, Trance will naturally check for other technical parameters such as clips or time code continuity, etc.
And can you take a moment to sort of describe and explain the productivity gains which are typical with the use of the Trance platform?
Productivity gains using Trance, we typically see increases in outputs ranging from, let's say, 30 to 50% when compared to desktop-based applications or conventional applications. Now, this improvement, what I'm talking about, is achieved due to the speed and accuracy of the time-synced automated speech to text. Now, in addition to that, when you factor in the enhanced captioning features of Trance, like presets, caption conformance, advanced UI, and then the workflow, then the productivity gains increase further, right? So, in case, for example, there's one of our high-profile customers. They use Trance successfully today to turn around content in 1 hour or less. So this is from ingesting the RAST into Trance from to outputting a publishable WebVTT sidecar file. So no other tool currently in the marketplace provides this level of speed and accuracy, right? So this same customer also demands enterprise-level user management tools for collaborative functions, as well as automated caption conformance for demanding for the stringent streaming third-party style guidelines. So for this output, so all of that is achieved through Trance, much efficient.
And going back to the translation discussion for a moment, can the same content be translated or localized into multiple languages?
Oh yeah, yes. So like we saw in the demo, we translated captions from English to Spanish there, right? So the same can be done in multiple languages. Trance currently supports a total of 108 different languages for translation. And all you need to do is just repeat the same process of clicking that plus symbol on the top right, and then choose the alternate language you want to translate. Say, for example, you want the same content to be translated into French and German in addition to Spanish. You can just click, I choose the language, and then translate. And once the process is complete, then the original and each of the translated languages can be exported in any industry support sidecar.
Excellent. Excellent. So with that last answer, Russell, I think we're just about out of time, and I'd like to take a moment to thank you specifically for your help today. But most especially, I'd really like to thank each of you for attending today's presentation. It's been a pleasure sharing with you the latest advancements in speech-to-text, captioning, and translation capabilities from Digital Nirvana. To learn more about us, as well as our video intelligence and our compliance monitoring solutions, please connect with us at www.digital-nirvana.com.